Paul, how much confidence can your defense build from a performance like this after the big plays you guys gave up last week?
2 different games, but I think you can build confidence in knowing if you do your job. You know, we've got good players. There's guys that made plays, and if you do your job and trust each other, I think that's the thing that we can build on right there.
Paul, what do you think having Caputo back and also being able to use McEvoy back at safety did to help your defense in the back end there?
I think it helps. You know, Mike's a good player, and anytime you get to play with him, I think we all feel better. And I appreciate what Tanner did, not just today but during the week. And you know, he's a good football player, and I think the more we can use him, that'll be helpful for our team. But I would think it had to make a difference.
We saw a lot of Michael Caputo and Darius Hillary in the slot today. Was there a specific matchup you were looking for there, or was it just about kind of mixing it up and getting guys in different positions?
Those two were playing our kind of that nickel position for us, and 2 smart football players, 2 guys that can adjust, handle different roles, for lack of a better term, and that's why you saw them in there.
Just talk about McEvoy's impact on this football game in a number of ways.
Yeah, I think, you know, Tanner's a guy that's he's got great football intelligence, and I think he's a talented football player, and I think he's a guy that can help make us different offensively and defensively. You know, we're able to do some different things in the back end defensively, and I think large part due to, you saw his range on the one long one towards the student section where he kind of broke it up, and he's just a headsy player, and I think he can still give us some things offensively that we continue to build on and grow from. But I enjoy watching him. I thought he was a blast in practice, and he was shuffling both sides and doing everything. But he's a guy that I think can help us, and we need him.
What's an acceptable workload for a kid like that? Are you still finding that out?
Yeah, because that was one thing that Tanner and I talked about Friday and didn't know. And I don't know if today we knew it. It was a beautiful day today. You know, Rob was giving us some stuff at the receiver spot. Tanner felt like he could have done more. And I don't know. It'd be interesting to look back and see how many plays he played. But I think it's something we got to find out, what the volume is he can handle. So, I'm guessing in the low 70s or something. It's a lively group here. Yeah.
Jim. Paul, you gave Kapoy a chance on the right side of your line at times. How do you think that rotation went? Did you think that group improved from week 1?
I hope we did some things better. I'm anxious to see. I don't know if I could really tell you how it went, but you know, we went and when we were on the goal line, we had all 3 of them in there, and so it'll be interesting. We need. I think Mike is. You know, he did a lot of good things in camp, and I think he got more extensive action today, and that he's got to get better from that.
Paul, growing up here and playing here and coaching here before, what was today like for you in getting your first home win as head coach?
You know, it's I mean, you're appreciative of everything that having the opportunity and certainly being back here, and yet I've always felt thankful and appreciative to when I was here, when I get tickets before my dad was even working. I've, you know, appreciated the Schmitzes and from the hub, you know, giving us tickets. And then I loved it when my dad was coaching here, and then I got an opportunity to play. And then when I came back and worked for Barry, it was a big deal for me. And then I had a chance to come back. And so I've been in a lot of games at Camp Randall, and they never get old for me. And this day, it's not about me, you know, and it's the window these guys have to play. It's short, and that's what was fun for me to see today.
Paul, this was a big opportunity for Dare and Taiwan with Corey out. What did you like about what they provided, and do you think this can be good for them down the road, given they got some carries they might not have
has to be good for him. The growth of it. And I thought Dari made some plays, a couple where he kept his balance, and it was nice to on the one touchdown run he had. I thought Taiwan early, it was a drive and a third down. I thought he ran really third and short and ran behind his pads. I liked seeing that. And Dari's older but doesn't have as much experience. He started as a corner and moved over. And for Taiwan, he's a young back, and every snap you get, I think, is really valuable.
Coach, Dave talked a lot in the offseason about creating more turnovers defensively. How encouraging was it to see the guys kind of put that together and get a few?
It's great. It's great when the ball's up there, and I actually thought we missed on a couple more. And when they have a chance to give you something, you got to be able to seize that opportunity. And thought we did. And I thought that like I said earlier, the special teams did, and that was good. I think we still got to force. It's got to be a point of emphasis, forcing the takeaways.
Paul, I know Rob missed some time in camp with an injury, Rob Wheelwright. When did you see him start to show something in practice that may have led to what he's been able to do last week a little bit, but in particular today?
I thought Rob was a lot. He's kept going. He did miss some time, but I thought the group in general. I thought this week that group worked and had a good week of practice, and they were playing fast, and you need to. And I think that's, we're still building chemistry, and these guys are still trying to understand this offense. And I like the way that they communicate with each other. I think they know that in many ways we've got a lot of areas we can get better at. And I like this group, the way that they work and approach that. And I thought you saw it, Jordan, and at the end, that was good. He needed to get some snaps, and it was good to see that. And certainly Alex gives you jazz. I think he was involved again, which was good. Reggie had a couple opportunities. We just got to keep we got a long ways to go with that group, but I like the way they work, and we need to be like that.
Paul, have you ever had a player play 3 different positions in a game like Tanner did today?
I think guys play a lot of football and do different things. Probably only a couple have played offense and defense, but it was and I think he needs to do that for us to be the best, and he's capable of it, and that's what you appreciate from him and you like about him.
Anything else for Coach?
Coach, after the sorry,
you can't hear that, can you?
After the Bama game, you noted Joel's vision and composure. You continue to see that grow.
Yeah, I thought he had it before the Bama game, and yeah, I think he does. I think that's one of his skills. It's in his skill set, and felt the same. It was a very different type of game today. But I think he's got great. You guys know him. You've been around him. How he handles himself. It's who he is, and it's how he plays the position. And love the attention to detail that he's been putting in during the week. And I think it's freeing him up to be able to go play the game and hopefully enjoy playing the game. And thought he did some good things in every game. And there's going to be some that he can learn from it. Because I think he can put his ceiling pretty high, and that's what he wants to play to, and we got to coach to.